Welcome back, trainers. So let's go ahead and take a look at some more Go Battle League battles as I try to bring up my rank. So these battles are going to be over a time span of about 2 days. I'm going to be fluctuating between a Shiftry lead and a Mawile lead. And we're going to maintain the same team throughout the video, which is going to be Shiftry, Mawile, and Azumarill. I do believe we're going to take a look at one battle and where I'm going to be using my Spyless team with Haunter and Azumarill as well, because I started running into a horrible algorithm and I wanted to just mix it up a little bit, so I decided to go with that. And if you're running into issues like that, I urge you to do the same thing, but pick a team that you're comfortable with as your secondary team and just see what happens. Personally, for myself, I don't need to tell you guys twice what I've witnessed, right? We already know exactly what's going on. So other than that, though, we're looking okay. Our score did drop quite significantly today. As I mentioned in my last video, we did actually have a play till you win. It was, I believe, my 6th battle. It was bad. It was very bad. And at that point, I was like, we need to do something different here. And I switched up my team and we went 5-0. I'm not going to actually show the team that I went 5-0 with, because as much as I know you guys would enjoy to see that, I need to keep things a little bit of a secret now. Once in a while, I'm going to, do pretty well with it, go do my sets tomorrow, and then we'll see how it goes, and then I'll probably present it to you guys. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a team that I ran, though. So it's not like, oh my gosh, this whole new team that he's running here. I can't believe it. But anyways, so we're going to barely take that wow with like 2 HP on our Azumarill, or 1. Good game there. All right, moving it on to the next one here. Starting it off with Shiftry. We're met with a Alolan Ninetales with Charm. We need to get out of here. We're lagging. I was like, you got to be kidding me. By the time I get out of here, I'm going to have like 25% health, but we're retreating into Azumarill here. They're going in with Deoxys. We're able to land the Hydro Pump, which is big here. At this point, we can bubble down. Not necessarily bubble down, but bring it fairly low to potentially hit it with a Ice Beam here. And I'm suspecting they're going to shield this up and then hit us with a Thunderbolt. We could shield this, survive, and we go for the shield. Okay, we're using both shields here. And we're going to try to make a swap into our Shiftry to catch a Thunderbolt, but they're going for a Rock Slide. And that's doing quite a bit of damage. We're going to be able to farm down. We have no more shields. They have 1 shield going in with the Ninetales, and it is game over for that Shiftry. So we're getting off that charge move, doing a lot of damage. And now we can go ahead and go in here with Mawile. We have shields down, so let's see what they hit us with. More than likely not very effective, but Mawile's squishy, and they're going to be going in with Meganium. We are vamped up here, so we're going to be able to get off the Power-Up Punch to do more damage with our Fire Fang. Since we're shieldless, it's unfortunate the Mawile is going to go down here. Let's see how this is going to all work out. We're able to get to an Ice Beam, but Meganium is going to be able to spam Frenzy Plant at a much faster rate than we're going to be able to get to the Ice Beam. And since shields are down, it is going to be a game over for us here. So good game there. Well done. Moving it on to the next team. So I liked the Shiftry lead. Mawile was giving me trouble. It can be fantastic. I can do wonderful in my sets with the Mawile lead. Or some days I could just hit the wall. So remember that, folks. Let's talk about that for a second here. And you can just watch the battle. But if you're having bad days and your sets are horrible and you're going, just not doing well, just remember, it happens to everybody, okay? Even the best of us. Nobody's going to be going into the Go Battle League every single day and playing perfect. There might be people out there who are just super good, right? And they have, fantastic algorithm odds, right? Or they're just really good on not having the perfect leads. And they're going to perform okay. But everybody's going to hit a wall. And everybody's going to take a loss once in a while. So remember that. You're not the only one out there. It kind of ruined my day. It does from time to time. But I have to remember, it's okay. It happens once in a while. It's a little different for me because, it's all about the content and getting battles for you guys. And if I perform not so great, I don't feel good about it. But yeah, so we'll just move on here and see what we can do tomorrow. So down we go with the Mawile. Just wanted to let you guys know that because I know a lot of you get a little bit bummed. I get private messages, and if I don't reach back out to you, say on Twitter, there are so many messages, guys. I'm sorry. I can't reply to you all. Like, there's a few of you that I've, been in contact for a little while, and I kind of maintain that communication, but I can't reach out to everybody. It just, I have too much stuff over here, and I'm still backed up in things I need to do. Not as far as the channel, but just like, you know, things around the house or doing things with my son or stuff like that. But anyway, Deoxys is going to be able to take us down, and we're taking another loss here and moving it on to the next battle. This season, I'm telling you, is a lot tougher in every rank for everybody. It's just the way it goes. People are learning. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, for Season 2, I'm not going to play right away. I don't care if I miss out on my sets. I'm going to let the rush go through and let the pros go through, or the people that I like to really play this and know what they're doing go first. And then I'll go in afterwards while the casuals. That might work, but let me know how that works out. Anyways, we're matched up against the Registeel here. We're going to go ahead and go for the foul play. They're deciding to use that shield there. And we do have Mawile in the back, so we're just going to let this thing go down. That's fine. We don't want to switch because it will be locked. So they're switching, and now we're going to be able to switch, and that's all right. But this is a situation where I was really calculating it immediately. It's like, okay, let this go through, but I don't know if that's the best idea because now it's going to be able to farm down and have a ton of energy. We're burning their last shield. Okay, let's think about this. Mawile has 2 shields. We should be able to do this here. Maybe. So we're going to let this one go through. If we did not fall for that bait, I mean, if we did fall for that bait and used a shield, I think we would have been in trouble. Give Mawile an inch and it will take a mile, and that's what we're going to do right here. So now we're going to shield up, getting pretty low, and thank goodness we have a shield left for the Registeel because it's definitely going to be able to get to a flash cannon, but we're going to be able to melt it down by the time it's able to get to another one here because it's just the way it goes with Mawile here. So thank goodness we saved that shield, and down it goes. All right, let's go. Looking good here. So yes, I do make teams without Mawile, but I just want Mawile to be my signature Pokemon. As you all know now, you've tested it out, you found some success with it. I want to be like one of those characters in the show where no matter what, they've always got that Pokemon by their side, and that's kind of what I want to do with Mawile, kind of like that signature. And man, I can't wait for Mega Evolutions. And a lot of people are like, whoa, 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 don't get too ahead of yourself, and I agree. And we don't even know if they're going to introduce Mega Evolutions into Pokemon Go. And I honestly think that is way too big of an opportunity to pass up. And people are like, well, they're going to break the meta and things like that. Well, this is true. This is true. I don't, you know, I'm sure they can balance it somehow, some way. Who knows? I feel like it might be something you have to earn, and it's going to be very difficult. And then once you do earn it, then you're going to actually not be able to use it that long. And maybe it might not even come to PvP. Maybe it's only going to be for raids, right? So instead of simply introducing Mega Evolutions to PvP, which would be sad, there would be a new mode. It would be called like Mega PvP, I don't know. Mega League, right? So you can have Mega Evolutions in there, and that's going to be beyond Legendaries. You thought Legendaries were bad? Oh man. So I kind of wanted to just go over a few other things in this video other than just focusing on the commentary. But we will go ahead and focus in on that now here. So it looks like we're shielding that up, bubbling them down, and they have a Whiscash in the back. Looks like they're going to be giving up that match there, and I was going to take the win. Alrighty, so now it looks like we're going to be using the Spyless team just one time. See what we have going on here. We're met with a Tropius, and this is good. They have Air Slash, so it's just going to be neutral. They're switching into Azumarill. We're going to go ahead and go into our Haunter here. We do have Shadow Claw and Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb is made so we can basically hit normal types and pretty much nuke Azumarill. You will be pretty well off with Shadow Ball for sure, but I just like Sludge Bomb personally. So just going to go for another one here. We don't care. We're not going to try to bait. We're just going to get the shields out of them. Now, most of the time, you're going to want to bait up, but, I mean, a lot of people let this go through, assuming it might be a Shadow Punch, and I hit that Sludge Bomb, and I do a ton of damage. So, we got both their shields nonetheless, so we're looking pretty good. They did bring in that Registeel to absorb that Shadow Punch. Okay, we're going to be getting hit by a Flash Cannon. Now, Azumarill can comfortably take 2 Flash Cannons from Registeel. All right, at full health here. Now, at this point, we're going to be able to farm them all the way down and potentially take down the other Azumarill with our Ice Beams. So we're just farming here, looking good. They swapped into what? Azumarill? Okay, that's fine. That's what we wanted to do. Bring in our Haunter just to say hello. And then goodbye. And we're going to be able to get to another Ice Beam here. This should be able to take out the Azumarill. And then we have the Spylus in the back, which is loaded on energy. We're going to go ahead and go for that stab move after they get off their charge move here. We're going to take this very comfortably. And this is going to do quite a bit of damage for neutral. And then we're going to go ahead and go for Body Slam because we don't need to do that much more damage anymore. Body Slam is going to be able to take them out. The Registeel in the back has, what, 1 HP? So we're going to be able to take that out with a Dragon Breath, and down it goes. All right. Pretty sure we're going to be starting it off with the Shadow Mawile again. Yep, and we're met with a Registeel. Let's go. Expecting a switch. They're going into Haunter. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Shiftry here. Now, I guess I didn't learn my lesson when we got hit by the Sludge Bomb. We get hit by a Shadow Ball and does so much damage even though it's resisted. And we go down with, ladies and gentlemen, a ton of energy. All right, can we mess up any more than that? So we're going to have to recover from that lost Pokemon and energy here. Going back in with Azumarill. They're bringing in Meganium, so I started thinking to myself, Mawile is going to be able to handle this and the Registeel as long as I'm going to be able to vamp up that Fire Fang. Surprised I let that Ice Beam go through. Would have put me in a harder position, I do believe, if they did shield it up with the Meganium while gaining a little bit more energy on it. But that's okay. We're going to take what we get here, and down it goes. And then the Mawile is just going to be able to just run over the Registeel here. As long as we have a shield, it is going to be able to take a Flash Cannon, but not at this level of health, and they do decide to back out. All right, good game. Moving it on to the next one here. We should be starting with Mawile again. Very good. And we're met with a Azumarill. Not good. So we're going to switch into our own. They're making an immediate switch into Haunter here. And we're going to go ahead and go with this Ice Beam, expecting the shield to come out of that. And let's see how quick they hit their charge move here. That was fairly fast, so I'm expecting a Shadow Punch. We're not going to let a shield go because of that. That's not very much damage. And they get to it again fairly quick, so I decide, all right, we're going to go ahead and let this go down again. Almost able to get to another Ice Beam, but they decided to use the last bit of energy here before I was able to get to a charge move. And that's good. They expended all their energy. We're going to be able to go back in here with Shiftry, take it down. And now we have energy loaded. They bring in a Meganium, and I really like seeing Meganiums. All right, Mawile is going to be able to take care of that. But we need to still be cautious here. And we're going to be shielding this up. Yes, we resist it, but we're just so glassy. Retreating with a bunch of energy on our Shiftry here. Going to go ahead and go with the Iron Head. This is going to be doing quite a bit of damage for neutral to the Azumarill. And taking it down fairly low. We're going to let this go down at this point. They're hitting us with a Hydro Pump. What we're going to do with our Shiftry is we built up so much energy. The Mawile was able to land the Iron Head, doing a ton of damage as well as the Fire Fangs. And now we're going to be able to burn that shield there. And this is going to take them out. We still have quite a bit of energy built up. Bringing in the Meganium. We have a shield left. And then we're going to be able to hit it with the Foul Play. So I guess that was a good call, throwing in the Mawile, and then they bring in the Azumarill. Going for that Iron Head was just perfect there. So already moving it on to the next one, and we're met with a Skarmory. This is great, expecting a switch out of them. And they're going into Whiscash. We're going into our Shiftry immediately. We're going to be able to one-shot this as soon as we can get one of these Leaf Blades through here. Now, I wasn't 100% sure they were at a Blizzard or not, so I just went ahead and shielded this up. If they hit another charge move fairly quick, that's certainly going to be a Mud Bomb because that's way too much energy for them to actually have for a Blizzard there. And we're going to be going for a Leaf Blade immediately here. We could farm a little bit more, but let's just go ahead and take it out. They're going to be bringing back this Skarmory. We're going to be able to get to a Foul Play. This is going to do a lot of damage, and then we're going to be able to go back in with our Mawile. Now, the thing is, they have built up a decent amount of energy, not so much. Looks like they're going to be expending it all right here. And I should see a switch where they're going to let it go down. Oh, right. That works too. We're built up here. We have a ton of energy. It's on Alolan Raichu. All right, we need to hit another Power Up Punch and just vamp up our Fire Fang. For some reason, I'm going for an Iron Head. Okay. I mean, it's resisted, but it still would have done an okay amount of damage. But pretty sure I just wanted to make my Fire Fang stronger. I don't know why I was going for that. Pretty funny. So let's just hope. All right, just a Thunder Punch. We're going to be able to go for Ice Beam and take them out. That was a very close call there. Wild Charge would have certainly got us for sure. So thank goodness we were able to have an opponent that hit us with the Thunder Punch there and then go for the Ice Beam. We're met with another Azumarill. Man, oh boy. All right, so we're going to switch into our own. Let's see if they decide to switch. Expecting them to have a play rough because they like that mirror match, and they do. And we have Ice or a Hydro Pump. We have Ice Beam too, but Hydro Pump is, it's okay, but it's not going to be what Play Rough is for the mirror match. I still prefer this moveset, even though I, may not come out on top in these matches. I don't mind that. So we're going to go ahead and just keep going Hydro Pump here, and then we're just going to go back in with the Mawile and see if we can take care of the situation. So they're using a shield there, and we're not going to use any. We're going to go for one more Ice Beam, just doing as much damage as we can. We could have totally switched out with energy, which may have helped us, but then they would have just counter-swapped us again if they have something to counter them. All while we're going to go in here and absorb this Ice Beam. I'm expecting it to be an Ice Beam. All right, so they have Play Rough and Ice Beam. This other Ice Beam is going to kind of do a good amount of damage, so we're just going to go ahead and shield that up. Build up a good amount of energy here. Well, I could just go for a Power Punch, looks like, immediately. Alright, and yeah, we're fairly low. Let's hope they have... It's a Vigoroth. Oh boy. Yeah, since we did a Power Punch, this one's going to be doing a little bit more damage. And this is perfect that they used their energy while we have no health. So we had a tie here. I'm assuming they didn't intentionally do that. Now we're going to be going in with our Shiftry, and we're taking super effective damage from that Vigoroth. Counter is an amazing move for PvP. Vigoroth is a good Pokemon too, so that's bad, and we're also weak to fighting. We're also squishy. It's a game over. They bring in the Altaria, the Flex on us, and we go down. Well played. Alright, so moving it on to the next battle here. We're met with a Shadow Victory Bell for this level 10 for Season 1, and they're bringing in an Azumarill. So we're going to go ahead and go for Iron Head. The reason why is because it wouldn't let me switch. So we have to compromise here. We have to make up for the brokenness of the game. And I have to use a shield, and then I switch into my Shiftry here. So, okay, we're already a little bit messed up for the original plan. Going in here and taking them out. Could have farmed a little bit more. They're going in with Skarmory. It's okay, because we're going to be able to get to a foul play and do a good amount of damage if they decide to let this go through here. And they do. Perfect. And we had a tie, so this is even better. They're expending their energy. They can't farm anymore. And we're going to go in here with Mawile. Or wait, no, we're going to go and we want them to bring out the Victory Bell. Perfect. We're going to gain energy, go in with the Mawile, and shield this up. And this is looking great. I think I'm going to be able to take out the Skarmory with just a Mawile. And I did have the Azumarill in the back, ready to go with an Ice Beam. But, I mean, at this point, a shield isn't going to help because the vamped up Fire Fang is just going to be doing so much damage after the Power Up Punch. Alright, on to the next one. We're met with a Hypno here. Ran into a few with Fire Punch, so we kind of need to think about that. I think I do decide to let this one go through, and we do. It's just going to be a nice punch, so good thing we didn't waste a shield. We're going to go ahead and go for Iron Head. They decided to shield that up, which is not great for me here. So at this point, I do want to preserve this. Remember, give Mawile an itch, it'll take a mile. So as long as we have a little bit of health, I think I decide to retreat here and go ahead and go in with Shiftry. I wanted to farm it down, and I know it has Ice Punch, so I'm going to go ahead and use our last shield here. Not the best idea. They're going in with Medicham, and we're just going to go ahead and go for the Leaf Blades. They're going to do a lot of damage. Those counters are going to be taking us out pretty quick, so we need to get these charge moves off as fast as possible. We're almost able to take it out. Alright, we're expecting a Power Up Punch, which is not going to take us out, but this should double KO. Yep, it looks like it. So, decisions. What should we do? They're throwing the Bastodon, and I was like, okay, that sounds good to me, and I go ahead and go in here with our Azumarill. I maybe should have went for the bait, but I didn't want to take the chance. I was like, you know what? That's perfectly fine. We have the Mawile. I think I can maneuver around this. Let's see what we can do. They're hitting us with Stone Edge. Then they're switching into the Hypno to say hello and then goodbye. And then we're going to go ahead and go in with our Mawile here. We have quite a bit of energy, and these Power Punches are going to be 4 times effective. And we're able to get to another one, which is going to be even stronger at this point. So this is going to do quite a bit. And it's starting to add up. Look at what Mawile did in a matter of seconds. Fantastic. Going back in here with the Azumarill, and we're going to be able to take them out with the Ice Beam here. So that was, it's a close one there. So not all the time you have to go for the bait, but it still works out sometimes. So we're met with a Hypno here, another one. And let's see what I decide to do. Going to build up to an Iron Head, looks like. I think we were able to get this one through. And we do. Fantastic. All right. Now, we're going to go ahead and shield this up since we're able to get that through. It's going to be a Fire Punch. Wow, that would have done a lot of damage. Good thing we shielded that up. And expecting another one, it's going to be a Thunder Punch. They had Thunder and Fire. Very interesting combination going on there. All right, I like that. They're going to go ahead and go in here with their Registeel. We're going to be able to land that Hydro Pump, which is awesome. This Flash Cannon is going to bring us pretty low. That's okay. They still have 2 shields at this point. Now I'm thinking, all right, we're going to be able to go back in here with Mawile. They're using all their energy. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's see if we can pull this up here. I think this is going to be a pretty tough one, to be honest with you. And we're able to take them down. We have quite a bit of energy here. They're going in with an Altaria. They have 2 shields, so I'm like, they're pretty comfortable to use a shield, right? And they do. Fantastic. And now we're going to go ahead and go with the Iron Head, but they made the perfect swap. We were going to be able to take this, but they made that swap for the Hypno to absorb that Iron Head, which took me a while to gain all that energy. And now we're at a deficit, and we're not looking good. They're definitely going to be able to take the win here. So that one little call, did you see that? Can turn the tide of the whole battle. So very well played, and I thought that deserved to be on the video here. So good game. I was kind of heated, to be honest. I was like, are you kidding me? They caught it with the Hypno, really? It was such a good timing. All right, so on to the next one here. We're going to go in with our Shiftry. And yeah, Shadow Punch, not doing much. And they're going to be going into the Registeel. We're just going to be going for the Foul Play at this point. This is going to do quite a bit of damage. We're going to let this go down and then go right back in here with the Mawile and see how much we can vamp up that Fire Fang. And hopefully they'll come back in here with the Haunter or have something else in the back weak to fire. So we're going to immediately go for this. We had a bit of energy ready to go here. And it's already doing a lot of damage. Please tell me. Oh, man, so close. Now we're going to have to use a shield. Yep, Focus Blast would have for sure taken us out. All right, so they're bringing in the Azumarill. And we're just going to go ahead and go for Iron Head. Please let this go through. And they do. So we built up that Iron Head, so it's doing a little bit more damage than usual. Swapping into Azumarill, they're going to be bringing in their Haunter. We're able to get to an Ice Beam here. And they're going to be using that first shield, finally. All right. And expecting a Shadow Ball, but it's a Shadow Punch, so it's alright. We're able to take them down. They're bringing in their Azumarill here. Let's see, it's not looking horrible. They have nope, this is, yeah, we're gonna be able to take this, I think, because they have Hydro Pump. So we have them pretty low, and the Mawile is going to be going in here. We should definitely go down, and then we're just going to go back in with the Azumarill. And I think I almost farmed down. I go for the Ice Beam. I'm like, oh no, I just go for the farm down. Fantastic. Alrighty, moving it on to the next one here. And we're met with a Skarmory, and let's see what happens here. And we're out of the battle, so it looks like it's one of those weak teams to fire. All right, hey, that works. That works with me. We're met with a Stunfisk. Finally, a Stunfisk. All right, what are we gonna do? Go into Azumarill? This is what I do. Not a good situation. No, it's not for this team. Not at all. If I go with the Shiftry, they switch out immediately. If I go with the Azumarill, they're inclined to stay because they're like, hey, I'm super effective. I'm going to stay here. So let's see what we can do. We're going to go for Ice Beam, hoping they use a shield. Yeah, they do. Perfect. All right, can we get to another Ice Beam? Oh, we're so close. I think we're going to use one ourselves. Yeah, so we can get that Ice Beam because it is super effective because Stunfisk is going to be that ground type, the one we covered just a couple of days ago, but I'm sure you all know by now the typings of it. And they're going to be able to get to another one using that energy right at the very tip. Perfect. We're going to let that go down and go back in here with Shiftry. We're going to be resisting all of the moves. So at this point, we're not locked. We went into it after the Azumarill went down. So there they switch. And now we're going to build up and go ahead and go for the Foul Play. Make a swap into our Mawile here. And let's see what we can do. We're going to definitely build up to an Iron Head. Or I could do a couple power punches, vamp up the Fire Fang, and make it incredibly strong. Or I could just go for Iron Head and take it out like that. Bring it in the Stunfisk. We're going to be able to take it out before it gets to a charge. And they have a Registeel in the back. Oh boy. So vamping up the Fire Fang, probably it could have been a good idea. But the thing is, we would have been lower on our health. But honestly, we could probably lose about another 10 HP and still be fine. You know, give it an inch, take a mile, especially with the Registeel, and down it goes. Thank you, Mawile. Looking good. Alrighty, so we have a few more battles here, and then we're going to be wrapping it up. So we're met with a Haunter. This isn't horrible. This isn't the worst position. We're going to actually switch, though, to catch it with our Shiftry. And they decide to stay in here. And we're going to go ahead and shield this up, I think. We're going to have a ton of energy. Let's just hope they don't have a Charmer in the back. And it's going to be a Venusaur. That works. We're resisting the Vine Whips. We're going to be able to do a lot of foul play charge moves here because we're going to just be able to just spam them. I might even use another shield. Oh no, we're not going to use another shield. Why would we do that? We have Mawile. No way. Thank you, Shiftry. Much appreciated. Now Mawile is going to go in here with energy built up, building up that Fire Fang with the power-up punch right away. Going to be doing more damage here. We're going to have to shield up anything that thing throws at us. And that's that. Making a swap right after that into a... Oh man, this is heaven. Let's go. Into a Registeel. Alright, so we're already vamped up, but it's going to take us down. But look how fast we're able to dig into it. We're looking pretty good here. We're going to be able to go in with our Azumarill. Now I have to play this kind of careful. I mean, not too careful because there's that Venusaur that may potentially be able to get off a Frenzy Plant. And I'm like, yeah, I win. And it comes in and Frenzy Plants me and it's like game over, right? So I have to maybe have energy. All right, so I say that and then I have like not an Ice Beam and I just bubble it down. Good game. All right, moving it on to the next one. We met with another Azumarill. My gosh, are you kidding? I think the Shiftry battles were like the ones after I had all the Azumarill leads. These battles are all shuffled up. It's like all out of order. And they go into an Altaria, and I was laughing. I was like, ha, you must have misclicked. All right. Thank you. I needed that win. I was doing pretty bad. And yeah, karma came back at me for sure. All right, so we're going to watch that. They use both shields. I'm like, oh boy. We're going to go ahead and shield this up here. And I saw the switch clock. I was like, wait a minute. No. I was like, that's what they were doing. They were stalling me out. Clever. They switch into a Azumarill. Absorb it. I go in here. No. And I already see what is going to happen here. I'm like, no, they're going to actually beat me. Never celebrate too early. So they knew exactly what they're doing. Well played, sir. All right, we're able to get to another one, but it doesn't matter. Watch what happens here. And don't mind if you hear a lawnmower in the back. People are mowing their lawns. It's like 10:30 at night, and that's what people do around here late at night in Alaska. Alright, so apparently they're mowing our yard at the precise time that I'm editing and recording. Okay, that's awesome, and it's so late. Anyways, we're up against this Deoxys here, and yeah, we're definitely going to be going down. Going to be bringing in the Mawile, and this is not looking so hot, folks. This is not looking good at all. Nope, we're not going to win this. Being optimistic, but this is a charge move that I'm not going to be able to survive. So they're going to be able to hit me with that rock slide, and we go down. So good game. All right, so we're going to be able to collect these items here. It's probably going 3-2 most of the time. No, I can't lie. It was 3-2, 2-3, and then a couple of 3-2s as well. This is spread out throughout a couple of days. And then I hit a couple of 5-0s also. But I'm not going to show the 5-0s, the team I was using. I don't want to show you yet because I don't want you to know what I'm using if you watch me. So we're up against the Hypno here. And of course, every time I go for the Leaf Blade, they don't shield it. And I can build up to a foul play. It doesn't matter. And every time I build up to a foul play and then go for it, they shield it up. It's like, it's very interesting. All right, so down they go. And we're just going to go for a foul play. I just instinctively go for that. It's a Scrafty, so okay. It had to be that. So now we're going to go for a Leaf Blade. It's going to do so much. Look at that. If we were, oh my goodness. I'm sure if I got the first one through, he would have shielded up the second one anyway. We're going to be going in with our Azumarill here, and we're perfectly safe from anything it can do. They're bringing in a Raichu, which, ooh, yeah, that's a nice combo. Yeah, you got the Azumarills to look out for, that you got the Raichu in the back to take care of them. All right, so we're bringing in the Mawile, though. They got off the Wild Charge, which is lowering their defense, and now we're going to be able to take advantage of that and do a lot of damage to the Scrafty and take them out as well with the Mawile. Looking good. Alrighty, so let's see what we have for these last few battles here. Met with another Hypno. This time is going to be a regular one. Alright, so potentially have to look out for Ice Punch, but we've seen how well the Shiftry can take the Ice Punch. It's only going to do about half damage, which is perfectly fine because, I mean, yeah, I just decided to shield up anyways, and yeah, going to go for another one here. They're deciding to use 2 shields. Fine. You want to use 2 shields? I guess I'm going to have to as well. All right, going for another one of those. They're swapping into their Azumarill. I decided to stay here. I was like, you know what? No, that's fine. That's fine. We're just going to go ahead and hit you with Leaf Blade. And another one here. And I should be able to just take out the Hypno if they come back in. Oh, it's a Haunter. Oh my gosh. Oh, are we going to sweep this? This is the sweep. This was the sweep. In comes the Hypno. And they're like, nope, I'm good. And wow, that was incredible. I was pretty happy about that. It's like, all right, Shiftry, let's go. All right, met with another good lead here with the Shiftry. Fantastic, making a swap into Deoxys. You know what? I should have got off a Dark Pulse. Now that I think of it, should have got off a Dark Pulse or Foul Play before I switched out. And that would have been a lot better. But we're going to go ahead and go Ice Beam. Hopefully they shield. Nope, they don't want to shield out of them. But that's perfectly fine if they don't want to give it up. We're still bringing them down if they don't use it. All right, getting off that Thunderbolt, doing a lot of damage to our Azumarill. Going to go for another one here. And they decide, they're like, okay, no, I don't care about the Deoxys. You can go ahead and take me down. I'm saving my shields for what I have in the bag. And that's going to be an Azumarill myself, sir. So we're going to go ahead and go with Ice, or Hydro Pump. Ice Beam. No, don't do that. Unless it's low enough for you to take them out with Ice Beam. And you have it, right? Ice Beam, yeah, for sure. And they were able to farm a little bit as well, so that's not too great. Going in here with Shiftry with quite a bit of energy, so I mean, at least we have that going here. Got their shield, and not looking the best. I was thinking, how close are they to another Ice Beam? Because they're going to be able to swap, and there they go. We swap, but we held our energy. So we are in a decent position here. Just a visual shield going up there. That's obviously, we took the damage. Gonna go ahead and go for Iron Head. Now I'm thinking, if I can get this through, there's gonna be a slight chance we're gonna be able to win this, and we get it through. Let's go. All right, so we still need to look out because they also still have a shield, right? We're able to take them out. They stopped attacking. I think they wanted that. I don't know. Definitely don't think that was lag. I felt like they kind of precisely did something. We're gonna switch immediately and go with the Leaf Blade here, and we're going to be able to take them out. So, fantastic. Looking good. Thanks for watching and take care, trainers.